How's it everyone, Grant here, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be taking a look at the tempered glass screen protectors for the OnePlus 5 by Orsley. So thanks to Orsley for sending this out to me for review. They can currently be purchased on Amazon.com for $13.28. Let's take a quick look at the packaging and some of the features. So you can see it is a twin pack, so we get two of these in here, and it's got an oleophobic coating, so that's really nice and shouldn't have a lot of smudging. It's ultra slim. It's got hole transparency, so the adhesive surface ensures there are no gaps between the screen protector and your device, which means you'll have a nice sensitive touch, so you shouldn't have a problem interacting with the display through this screen protector. It's got a hard 8 to 9H grade surface, and it should be shatterproof. So let's open it up, and you can claim your free accessories and cases. So if you're into Facebook, seems like there's ways in which you can win some free stuff there. And you're going to have your alcohol cleaning swab, your microfiber cleaning cloth, and here are the screen protectors themselves. So you'll notice this will cover the full front of your display, including the top and bottom bezels, not just the display itself. And I believe we have some installation instructions in here. These are your dust stickers to take off any last dust particles. So if you want to check out the instructions, there it is. So I'm just going to remove the screen protector that came pre-installed with the device here. So now let's see if we can go ahead and get this thing installed. So here's the fully installed screen protector. Let's take a look at the cutouts at the top. So there is no cutout for the notification light, which is fine. You can see the camera cutout lines up perfectly, as well as the earpiece. But there is this oval cutout right here, and I'm not sure what that's for. I don't think there's a sensor there, but I think that's because in the OnePlus 3T, it had a cutout there. This is the screen protector that came pre-installed with my OnePlus 3T. So even they had a cutout right there for it. I'm thinking there's a sensor or something in there. And they may have just followed that same design cue on the OnePlus 5. But I can't see anything there. And if we take a look at the screen protector that actually came with the OnePlus 5, let's see if we can put it over something so you can see. You can see it does not have that hole between the camera cutout and the earpiece. So I'm guessing they just followed design cues from the OnePlus 3T. I'm not sure that that's really necessary. So Orsley, if you're watching this, let me know if I'm wrong, or anybody else who knows if there's a sensor there, let me know. But you can see here there is this dot matrix pattern here on this screen protector as well, and they fully disclose that in the product description on Amazon. So I'm trying to angle it to see if you can kind of see that. So there you can kind of see that there in the light. And so they say that's necessary to achieve that full screen coverage, but it doesn't seem to be as pronounced or easily as visible as the one on the 3T. But I'll use this more, especially in daylight, to see if this bothers me at all over time, like it did on the 3T. And we take a look at the bottom chin there, and you can see the cutout for the fingerprint sensor. And it's maybe a little bit big, but no problems there. It's just about to the edge of the display, but not quite. So if we kind of angle it here, there you can see it on the glass. It doesn't quite go all the way to the edge. I'm pretty sure that's to allow for case compatibility. And so let's go ahead and test it with the OnePlus cases that I have. So I've got the shell case here, which shouldn't be a problem for this. We'll pop it in, and there you go. So it fits that, and you can see right on the edge there, the shell goes right up to the edge of the glass, and it's not lifting at all. So that plays perfectly with this carbon fiber shell case from OnePlus. And let's bring in a more full coverage case. So here's the red silicone case from OnePlus. It has coverage on all sides except for the bottom. So let's go ahead and see if we can pop that in there. And that seems to fit no problem. So we'll look at the edges there. So you can see the case does have those raised edges, and it's not interfering or raising the glass at all. So that's very good. So it looks like this red silicone case is going to play very nicely with the Orsley tempered glass screen protector here, no issues. And finally, let's bring in a full coverage case. Here is the carbon bumper case that has coverage on all sides, no open sides at all. We'll go ahead and slide that in here. There you go. Let's take a look at the edges. And so of course this does have raised edges on the case, and this does seem to be playing okay. I don't see any kind of lifting. You can get a good shot of it there. There is some gap between the screen protector and the case to allow for that compatibility. So seems to be a very good job by Orsley here. It plays with all three of these OnePlus cases, no problem. I'm sure it'll play with some other third-party cases as well, because there seems to be just enough of a gap between the edge of the device and the raised edges of cases like this. But like I said, this does seem to be a good job by Orsley here. I don't really see any rainbowing effect, but that usually is more pronounced in the sunlight, so I'll go test that out and see. The dot matrix pattern is definitely not as pronounced as it was on the 3T case, and all the cutouts seem to align just fine, except for that one ovalish cutout at the top that I'm not really sure what that's for. But to me, that's not a deal breaker. It doesn't really bother me. And we can test the touch sensitivity real quick here. So just scrolling around here, tapping on things, recents, flipping through everything in the UI. Seems to be no problem, so touch sensitivity doesn't seem to be an issue here. So there you can see from that sample footage, I had it in some direct sunlight, so that's going to be pretty much your worst case scenario. And if you're looking at it head on, it doesn't look so bad. You can barely see the dot matrix pattern. Of course, if you hold it into certain angles into the light and you look at it really up close, you're definitely going to see it, but those are not normal viewing angles. And of course, visibility in the shade is going to look a lot better. If you look at it head on, you're not going to notice the dot matrix pattern very much. And same like the sunlight, if you look at it at very specific angles or very much up close, you'll definitely see it. But that's just one of those things that cannot be unseen. So if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, I wouldn't recommend this screen protector to you. But outside of that, it's a very good tempered glass for your OnePlus 5. It fits it very well outside of this cutout at the top that I'm pretty sure is not meant to be there. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. There is no bubbling or halo effect around the edges because there's only adhesive at the top and the bottom where the bezels are. There's nothing in the middle of the glass. It's compatible with at least the OnePlus cases that I showed you and probably several other cases because it plays well with these cases that have that lay on the table lip design. And like I said, the dot matrix pattern is less pronounced even in sunlight, and I don't see any kind of rainbowing effect either. So to me, Orsley did a very good job here. They've improved upon the screen protector that they had for the OnePlus 3 and 3T. And so long as you don't mind that dot matrix pattern, I can highly recommend this screen protector. And if you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching.